go over my Bible study with me. Today I open up to Lamentations. I'm in chapter 3. I've been studying it for a little bit. This little area that I made here is my closet, obviously. I did a huge project last night, and it ended up with this little idea, like, hey, I can sit in my closet and do stuff. I studied Lamentations 3:9 through 61. The first thing that stood out to me was verses 19 and 20. I remember my affliction and my wandering and bitterness and the gall. I will well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. It made me think of 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxieties on him, for he cares for you. The next thing that stood out to me was verse 22. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. It reminded me of when Peter walked on water. It just reminded me that Jesus let Peter fall, but he didn't let him drown. He will not let us be consumed. Next one that stood out was 24. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for him. And it's just the fact that we have to wait on the Lord and trust in his timing. It's very important. Next one that stood out was 27. It is good for a man to bear the yoke while he is young. I've been praying over my little brother, trying to point him to the word, teaching him lessons about the word, and just pointing him in that direction, praying that he would have that childlike faith and just be able to have a strong relationship with God, even though he was so young. And this just stood out to me because of that. It goes on to say, let him say alone in silence, for the Lord has laid it on him. And that just reminded me that if he does have a relationship with the Lord now, it would be from the Lord. And that's a good reminder. The next one that stood out was verse 31. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love. For he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to anyone. And it's a reminder that the Lord never leaves you. He may not answer your prayers. He may be quiet or cloud you away. But he will not be quiet forever. Next one that stood out is, who can speak and have it if the Lord has not decreed it? And it's a good reminder that we get nothing on our own. Everything good comes from the Lord. And alongside that, the other day or just a while ago, I was reading this book called Lies Girls Believe. And in it, it says, God gives us good feelings and bad feelings. Which kind of stood out to me because I was like, wait a minute, but God doesn't give us bad feelings. All good things come from God. But here it says, it is not from the mouth of the Most High that both calamities and good things come. And it just reminded me that God can give us bad and God can give us good. That doesn't change his character or who he is. And then 39. Why should the living complain when punished for their sins? Don't complain when you're disciplined. If you get in trouble for doing something wrong, that's completely normal, and you should not complain because you deserve it. 40. Let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. This reminded me that I should always be looking into what I'm doing, how I'm acting, and just assess myself to ensure that I'm doing what God wants me to. The last things that stood out to me was 56 through 58. 56 through 57 says, You heard my plea, do not close your ears to my cry for relief. You came near when I called you, and you said, do not fear. This just stood out to me because the other day I was reading Lamentations, and I was talking to God like, God, there's so much pain and all this wrath stuff going on. I want it to move on. And here it is. Do not fear. He turned back to the writer. I forgot who it was though. But yeah, I thought that was really cool that he answered my prayer without me even well, I kind of did, but yeah. The last verse that stood out is, you, Lord, took up my case. You redeemed my life. Because he redeemed mine.